Oh boy, hold on. There. Yeah. Sorry about that. So this is effectively part 2 in, just ignore that 3 there. This is effectively part 2 in my, I guess you could call it, because I got this project that I'm doing. It's a survey of, sexiness and sexism in, video games. But it's sort of turning into a survey of post-apocalyptic sexuality. Which, okay. Okay. It's definitely still an interesting question. Maybe a little bit less relevant to everyday life, but yeah. So, this is my character. What's my weight distribution like? What are the buttons? Here we go. So yeah, this is my character with my club of justice and my master's attire. Oh shit! Hold on a second before I do this video, or get into the meat of it, I guess. I have 100,000 souls in my inventory right now. Let's not fuck that up, please. Please? Please? Alright, Firelink Shrine. Hold on a second. I was dicking around a while back and... Okay, that's good. Yeah. I was boosting up my weaponry, and then I was talking to him, and then I accidentally pressed a button, and I one-shotted Andre, which, after that, you can't upgrade your weapons, and you're fucked. So I think I have audio off right now. Fuck. What am I doing right now? Sure. Endurance. Gotta love endurance. Who doesn't love endurance? It's great. So, I am human! Yay! Good for video. Nice to be human for videos. Oh, stones. Oh, yes. So, a lot of the time, you'll see characters in Dark Souls, and they'll be wearing armor. They'll be wearing, you know, frickin' armor out the wazoo. Yeah, so matching this plate set. Here we go. Yeah, so this is a lot of what you'll see a lot of noobs playing. Yes, this. Yeah, but then you try to dodge out of the way. Yeah, that's not how you play Dark Souls. Sorry, guys. This is how you play Dark Souls. This is like how the game's meant to be played, people. Sure, let's do Firestorm as well. Yeah, and a lot of people immediately they look at this shit and they're like, ah, it's so sexist. Ah, objectifier. It's so sad. This lady's going around barely wearing any armor, unclothed. It's so terrible. And then I go up to those people and yeah, bite their fucking head off. Cause yeah, it's not what's on the outside that matters. It's what's on the inside, okay? Right? You know? Yes, this is a naked woman. Oh, 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 so terrible. Oh, oh, oh dear. Fuck. 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 Oh shit, that's not good. Yeah. Run away! Run away! Oh, stop being crabby! Yeah, you gonna try doing this in that armor? Good fucking luck. Okay. Well, this armor kind of sucks too. But that is Dark Souls for you. Meow. I'll go ahead and take a rest here. Alright. Hello, Sluggles! Yeah, so this is Dark Souls 3. Going around butt naked. And yeah, I mean, some people just do min-max like this. Come on! Ah! Fucking A. Nobody has enough HP in order for me to do that move on them. Fuck. What? That's why I keep on killing people. Okay. There we go. I forgot what the controls are. Okay. Oh, fuck. Oh, that asshole. No thank you. I choose life. Alright, let me find some sort of a humanoid in order to fuck them up. Yes, yes, yes. Run away! Run away! Run away! Fuck! This is not good for a video! Damn it! Kiss my ass! My bony lizard ass! Am I poisoned right now? Probably am. Fuck! Fucking throwing his shit at me! Clearly you understand the sheer power of running away like a bitch. You're underestimate. I know words. Fuck, I gotta pop another one of these. Alright, where's... I don't know. But yeah, basically, this is Dark Souls, is that when you're heavy, you don't jump as far. So, it's an interesting game mechanic. Fuck! Kiss my bony ass! That ass, though. Oh, yeah. I mean, that's the thing about Dark Souls, is that it makes being naked fun. No other game does it quite as well. Which is strange, but there you go. Fuck! Yeah, see, if I were wearing a whole bunch, then I wouldn't be able to run away like that. Fuck! Yeah. Would have thought. Fuck! Would you stop that? You know what's very annoying when you stab people? Ring around the Pussy pockets full of kiss my ass! Bitch! No, that did not work. Fuck. That did not quite work either. Yeah, it's just killing them wholesale right now. Yeah. So yeah, Dark Souls. Is it sexist? No. Oh, fuck. Alright. I have, like, no health. Almost no anything. Alright. Let's look at this shit. Trespasser as 2019. Oh, so I got a couple of things back. Am I getting fucked by these guys? No, I'm not. That's good. Anyway, so it is really hard to say because technically everybody's a zombie, pretty much, you know? Or they're frickin' like dragons, you know? So how can you say that one thing is more sexist than the other? Of course, like in Dark Souls 1, you have that Gwendolyn? Gwendolyn? Like, I don't know, man. Why are you asking me? And yeah, she is a giant, bodacious woman. Uh, but you know, at the same time, people might be like that could be a game mechanic. Oh crap! So these guys are after me. What the fuck? Anyway, but spoiler alert, she turns out to be a literal illusion. You know? She's not real. So I guess that could be considered sexist, yes. But they're using it as a raw game mechanic, you know? It's not... Fuck. You know, I mean, it's... Oh yeah, somebody's gone this way. They're using that expectation, that assumption of sexism, and they're turning it into a game mechanic, you know? You know, the idea is that, oh, it's a bodacious, sexy woman, she's, I don't know, somehow submissive or whatever, but, you know, then she turns out to be a gigantic... I've never played Dark Souls 1, but she turns out to be like a hologram or something, and she's long dead, or she's a zombie, or this and that, and then, in true Dark Souls fashion, they get their ass whooped. Alright, host of Embers, where the fuck are you? Damn. Aha! I get by with a little help from my friends. Yeah, right now I'm a one-hit wonder. I am a total one-trick pony right now. Sorry, I think I've kind of gotten off topic here, but... Fuck. I'm like almost out already. Fuck! Alright. Enjoy the 69,000 souls. Compliments of Bluebeard. Blue Rain, I guess. I changed it, didn't I? Fuck. Some of you don't die in the next 5 seconds and then totally waste it. But okay. Anyway. So then you return to this. Where I left off. So yeah, people can say that Dark Souls is sexist, and I mean, you need to remember in video games that a lot of the time, if you're assuming that, then they might be intentionally doing that to throw you off, to screw you over. You know, they're messing with your assumptions. Oh boy. She got the muscles going, that's for sure. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of hard to, sexy and covered in blood. I never actually tried this out before. Because, yeah, I'm rolling a lot faster than I normally would. Oh, wait, I still have my souls with me. Forgot about that. But I have fucking high heels, which is... I don't know. Say what you would about being naked, but... Fucking high heels. I hate them. I hate them. I hate them. In every way. They're fucking useless. I mean, seriously, give me a girl with, like, you know... I don't know. This, at least. Do I not have Smow on this? Oh, no. Or, yeah, something like that. Yeah, here we go. With the nice cod piece. Yeah, I mean, it's... I can't see Dark Souls as at all sexist. I haven't played Dark Souls 1 though. Uh, I'm thinking. Cause like a lot of the games, they have this. They actually, I think Dark Souls is fairly known for making people assume that, this person is, uh, she's bodacious or weak and therefore she's, not an interesting character for somehow. And then it turns out that this person is the daughter of Gwyn, the daughter of the sun god or whatever, which has its own implications. Or the Emerald Herald, and she is theoretically she might be a dragon. Uh just putting that out there. She might, be like a trans dragon. Identify as human. Thank you. uh Against her own will, of course. There was some crazy surgery that went down. Uh that is a possibility, which is very Dark Souls, But yeah, so they use your expectations and they use those assumptions. So again, it's a question of that. But something I can say about Dark Souls specifically that I can't say about a lot of other video games is that they're not really sexy, you know. I don't think if they are sexist, it's not negative. It is a distinct plot part, or it's a ploy, So they're specifically utilizing that assumption in order to make a better game, where it's not being negative. It's having a good game story. It's having good character development, you know. Uh, but at the same time, yeah, Dark Souls is about basically a bunch of zombies and gods and stuff like that going around half naked, fucking shit up. Uh, but there's not a lot of there's not a lot of just the sexiness that other things have, like Fallout New Vegas. You got female strippers and male strippers. It's not just about uh, player game interaction. It is definitely about world building. And it's not sexy on behalf of the player. It's sexy on behalf of the universe, of the game, And that is a very distinctive distinction that people, that Dark Souls, I suppose, since we're doing that right now, that Dark Souls really points out. You know, uh, uh, let's see here. Yeah. Yeah, so, I mean, equality. Uh, I guess, I don't know. I mean, at the end of the time, we are discussing equality and sexism about zombies. About zombies. So, alright, let me show you guys exactly what I'm talking about here, okay? Okay. Oh shit, I accidentally turned into a dragon. Things you can say on Dark Souls that... Oh, what's this cloud here? Oh, that's weird. Yeah. So, we're asking questions about, is this sexist that this person is not wearing so many clothes? Uh, you, I don't know. I can't quite be serious as maybe I should be about that. You know, it's... Yeah, I mean, that's fair and keep perimeter, yeah. And, like, especially in Dark Souls 2, you have similar stuff, where it's like, oh, this bodacious woman with the big bust. And it's like, yeah, she's a dragon. Possibly. Probably. So, yeah. Maybe slightly sexist, but as a utilitarian tool, and definitely not for the player. Uh, and not a discussion of sexiness. Not a discussion of sexiness. Run away! Please fuck off. Damn it, I don't want to die again! Fuck! There we go. Venia Vici, yeah? Why are these guys not getting hit by that? Fuck! Fuck! Alright, I need to just homeward boner out of there. Alright, so that's I guess the important distinction that I'm drawing because of this video is the difference between, is it sexist or is it sexy And is it sexual for the player or for the game? You know, because like take oh 60 Seconds is a game that is very based upon 1950s? I don't know, Cold War stuff. Cold War society, I suppose you would say. And the question is, if you're going to question the sexuality or the sexism of that, then kind of it's the 1950s. I mean, people were literally concerned about nuclear bombs. They weren't thinking about this, you know. So give him a little bit of a break for not being like, hey, equality, human rights, that sort of stuff. Oh, by the way, there's fucking nukes. You know, I mean, yeah, we have shit to worry about these days, but you know, I guess we've gotten used to thinking about the nukes and stuff like that. You know, we've learned to stop fearing and love the bombs. Required souls 100. Okay, but she's here. All right. Here's another point: is humans in Dark Souls. Because, like, Carla there and Yuria. Carla and Yuria, they're both of Londor, I think. They're definitely both of the Dark. Which in Dark Souls it's very different. I'm going to go ahead and pop a Purging Stone so you guys don't have to see this anymore. Yeah, which is sort of different. The Dark is very different in Dark Souls because of the nature of fire and the first flame and stuff like that. Oh, he's not here, is he? Oh. So yeah, sexism with like the Dark and stuff. Oof. I definitely can say that a lot of the Firekeepers, I don't really know the lore, the deepest lore of the Firekeepers that much. Because there's really no, there's no, like, male Firekeepers. You definitely do have male and female, merchants. I think this is a retired Firekeeper, though. Yeah, Andre the Blacksmith, though, he's been here for a while. I don't know, I guess you could say something about the disparity of gender with these, you know, the more masculine associated, you know, manual labor jobs of Andre the Blacksmith with the extremely large right arm, Because he's just doing that shit all day long. And then you have, more of the less physically intensive ones. Which makes sense to a point, but especially in something like Dark Souls, it would be a lot better to see, from an economy point of view, see more physical labor from the women, I guess. I mean, whatever. Uh, a female blacksmith, something like that. I mean, you do have the bird lady in Dark Souls 2. Uh, but yeah, all the firekeepers seem to be female. The I don't know, what are they called? The milferinos or whatever. The singing ladies in Shrine of Amana area in Dark Souls 2. Uh, and then we got to think about things like because they might be doing like a Mass Effect thing, where you have the Asari kind of a thing, and we're actually talking not about males and females of the same species, effectively, or races, right? So it could be that the milferinos or whatever, and the singing ladies or whatever from Shrine of Amana in Dark Souls 2, it could be that they are in fact magically reproductive, and that they're all females, and that's part of what gives them their power to sing them frog boys and keep them from fucking shit up. Yeah, sure. um oh, something I definitely did want to go over specifically for Dark Souls. Shields. Shields. Let's see. Shields. So let's take a buckler. Then let's take uh uh now let's take a Lothric shield, because we don't want like a heater shield kind of thing. And then here. Oh, and then for realism's sake, I'm gonna bring out not the claymore, the Store Greatsword. Because if you were gonna have a greatsword that size, this is what it would be. Oh fuck. Yeah, I'm wearing 105%. Hold on 1 second, I'm sorry. Give me. Urgh. Do I not have that? Shit. Ah, here we go. Alright, well that's something. Okay. So a lot of the time you will have Uh, actually, yeah, let's go to this. Um, all right, no, I'm not gonna go with that one just because it's ridiculous. And this helmet without the extra stuff on. Okay, so here's an interesting point that I really like to point out. Where's her skin? Shoot an arrow at this person and try to hurt him or her, right? See, the leg there is covered, that arm covered, head mostly covered. You got the eye slit, you gotta see. And, you know, there is a decent amount of leeway here. You know, it's... Yeah, she is completely covered. This is a person who is completely covered. So I'm just pointing this out there, especially, and you know, it is the situation of the bikini armor, you know, the chainmail bikini, and Dark Souls does a wonderful job with their equipment of being able to represent this, because a lot of the time you'll get, see what I mean? True, technically, this is active defense, you know. Uh, so realistically, back in like the Middle Ages, hmm, no, maybe. Okay, that's a pretty big knife right there. Oh shit. Whatever. Okay. So, oh fuck, what am I doing here? Yeah, I don't know. We'll just roll with this for a second. Okay. So realistically, medieval ages, you'd sort of concealed carry a sword, smaller than this, but relative to that. Um, and just because it's heavy and you're not going to be getting into battle in your everyday life, you know, you would have something like a buckler. A buckler. How is this going to protect things? It's not. Uh, basically, somebody's going at you with a club or a sword, and the idea of a buckler is essentially punch it. Somebody's coming at you with a sword. What are you going to do? Well, you're going to punch it with your fist. Except you can't punch it with your fist because that's going to break your freaking hand. So you put a shield on there with that. And I guess you call it reinforced bossing or whatever. You know, and maybe you have a glove and yeah. So this is, I mean, except for the helmet, and then you'd be wearing more plain clothes. Uh, yeah, I mean, maybe, I don't know, culturally it would be depending on like what a woman would be wearing, you know, just from a cultural perspective, just because of gender roles of that era and that time and that culture. But in general, this is what a person would be wearing, you know? This is relatively accurate. And you might be able, you would probably, a lot of the time they would like incorporate it all into one thing, So you could holster your buckler and your knife in the same situation on your side, and that would be relatively concealed carry. It would be, maybe 5 pounds of metal on your waist or whatever, on the side. You could get it out if someone were to, if you saw someone coming, kind of a thing. Or you might be able to get it out in time if somebody tried to mug you in the street, But yeah, I mean, this is the situation that you would have. And then, is there, yeah, the sellsword gauntlet is my favorite here. Or the slave knight leggings are actually pretty good for this, because especially if you're trying to outfit soldiers, So this is a little bit different. This is more standard what you would find. Technically, yes, this is a great sword. Yeah, this is more what you would find while using a spear, And you gotta remember, technically... Oh, shit. Sorry. See the inner thigh there? Yeah. That's not good. I mean, technically, there is a long distance between that shield and that thigh, and you would have to have a really long sword in order to get all that way and actually pierce. And, hit the femoral artery or something like that, Or even just damage the muscle, straight up. But I wanted to show this outfit here. Because this is beautiful, okay? Absolutely beautiful. Technically, you would have them, see how the gauntlet is on the left hand, right? You would have the gauntlet on the weapon hand, right? So yeah, this is definitely what you would call a historically accurate, relatively speaking, barbarian, And a lot of people diss on the chainmail bra and stuff like that. Technically. But always look for this, Do they have a shield? And do they have an active defense? You always got to think about active defense, which is like a shield or a buckler, depending on what the combat situation is like. I mean, this is a little bit much with the legs, just because not a lot of people are going to be hitting you from this point of view, and you are very secure from this point of view. I mean, but like, you have vision, you have relative mobility with the legs because it's pointed like that. You have the shoulders, it's flared at the top, so the shoulders and the arms are protected, and then the torso is protected, and you're very, very, very protected like this, And then, obviously you don't have like the freaking magical holstering abilities like that. But also with a greatsword, you can use it. Basically, it's a big spear. And you would stab things with it. And you might actually see something like this. Of course, in order to actually wield this bullshit, you would have to look like Andre here, okay? But if you had anything bigger, the physics of the metal, that would totally fuck up like a Buster Sword or something like that. You know, anything. This might even be a little bit too big, but relatively speaking, this is realistic. This is close to what like a great sword would actually look like. You know, and if you're going to be carrying around this big ass sword, which you can use as a spear to keep people away, you can also have the shield, you know, so you have the spear to keep people away. You can also slash, and the very tip of it right there, you know, that's going to be going really fast because of just the leverage, you know, and the weight, and that's going to have a lot of force behind it. And technically, if you look like Andre, okay, you could one-hand wield this for a few seconds enough, or you could even stick the tip of the shield into the ground and then put the blade on top on that divot there, and you could sort of slide it on top of that so that you would still be protected like this, right? A little bit vulnerable, but you'd still be protected, excuse me. If you had pauldrons especially, you know, that would be particularly protected, you know, and then you could just sort of stab them using your shield, and then, you know, you could totally one-hand it like that, because technically you're like hand and a halfing it with by resting it on your shield and sliding it across there. But yeah, chainmail bikinis. For fashion, essentially, I mean, this is a entirely valid, entirely adequately armored woman here, right? And if you're gonna be going shit like this, you know, you're gonna be using up a lot of heat, you know, and if you have 100 pounds of armor on at the same time as carrying these two, your knees are going to be stabbing you more than the enemy will. And you'll be overheating, you'll die of exhaustion long before you actually get hit by the enemy if you're wearing full plate armor on top of this. You know, so yeah, I mean, this is an adequately armored woman. It's a very utilitarian design. Yes, you have a great shield. Basically, you're taking your entire plate armor and you're putting it in a shield. Yes, it's not a good thing if you're getting hit from the back, but at the same time, getting hit from the back is always a bad idea in the military situation. It's just bad all around. So it's like, hey, if you're gonna be fucked, might as well be fucked naked. Pun slightly intended, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, it's like you're protected. You're covered. And then you put down your big shield for a second. You rest it on the ground, and ta-da, you're not actually having to carry all that bullshit. You know? You don't want to go into war with 100 pounds of fucking bullshit on your ass. You want it on your arm, so you can, like, set it down for a second and just frickin' chill, dude. Yeah. Can't do that shit when you're wearing full plate armor, because you gotta take that off and you gotta do all that. So, yeah. Oh, ow, man, your knees. Yeah. But then sometimes you have situations and people are genuinely dressed like, I don't fucking know. They'll be dressed like, yeah, let's go with that one, and then just, I don't know, give her something pretty. I don't know, or we could just go with like here, the maiden, and then give her a shield like, yeah, sure, that one. Then what's a good example here? Cathedral sword. Yeah. Uh. You know, fuck it. Yeah, we're gonna go with the big greatsword here. The Black Knight greatsword. And there's just some random asshole staring at me. Okay. This fuckery right here. Oh, it hurts. It hurts. Oh. No. 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 I don't know if I'm laughing or crying. Oh. I think a lot of both. Just. Oh, oh, that's so fucked up. No. No. This is not. Um, um, this. I mean, fuck not being able to actually lift that shit with one hand. The actual material in itself would likely not be able to handle this. Okay? We're talking this thing is gonna be so heavy that if you were to do like this, it would be bent. Yes, even something that thick. And then you got these little parts of it here. These little divots right there that are perfect fracture points. You know? So, right about where those spikes are, it would probably either break or bend just with that. And yes, it would do a fuck ton of damage. You know, it might actually make it through this pillar if you hit it with the edge, you know, with the tip there. but it would fuck up the sword and it would be bent. And it's so big and heavy that good luck getting it back into shape. You'd have to probably just melt it down and reforge it. Woohoo! Ugh. And holding a... Do you... No! No! you go like this, and you are going to be flying onto the ground over here. With the sword, you know? And then this. Just... With the high heels. With the high heels. And the little frilly mane of the shield. I used to be an adventurer like you, and then I wore something like this. I got totally fucked. Oh. Yeah, just... Oh. I could exude haughty derision for hours just because of this shit, you know? Oh. I mean, I do get in the context of Dark Souls that you would choose this shield because it shoots freaking fire! You know, and I don't know, I question how accurate this is. Fuck. Let me out! Let me out! Fuck. So, yeah. I get this, and yes, technically, that's relatively realistic. I mean, technically, yes, you would need to have, like, superhuman strength, but I'm just talking about the weapon. Fuck. Yeah. It's one of the best parts about the Black Knight Greatsword is that you can fly like an eagle. Bad puppy. Yeah. Plus, biggest problem that I can see here that would apply to a different world. I mean, in theory, you're part zombie, and, you know, you don't have to worry about bloodborne pathogens. Dark Souls, bloodborne pathogens. Anyway, is that You better not have one frickin' cut in your skin, because that is not OSHA regulation. I don't know why there's, like, black blood, but yeah, this is... You're gonna want at least a little bit of something, you know, just to keep the blood off your skin. Just... Yeah. Yeah. Things not to wear. So, just a reminder, or a recap. Dark Souls, I don't know. Again. But this is not what you wear at all, in general. This is a fucking bad idea. Just the outfit, the weaponry, the everything. And then, I don't know, maybe something like that. Maybe. Oh, no, we want the slave knight. Wait, or, Murrah? Did they do that? No? Okay. Well, actually, here. Let's get weird. Yeah, okay. Let's let those health bars go down for a second. Here, and then let's... Boop. Take a bath at the fireplace. I don't know. We're gonna load this again. So yeah, this is more what you would want to wear. Okay, I can't actually use the shield, but yeah, see how you have the protection on the unshielded hand right there. If you're willing to sacrifice a little bit of visibility, then yeah, the helmet. And you saw how even though you're just basically just wearing underwear, you're still covered because all that armor has been moved into the shield, you know? So you still are covered. Actively. Not passively, but actively. So yeah, this is how you do the chainmail bikini. Alright? Not fucking high heels. It's just... Yeah. Yeah. Anyway. Alright, hottie derision over. Major, really long-winded rant over. See ya.